السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم اياد في قناة بحرين جيمر. رجعت لكم اليوم بفيديو جديد لتكملة سلسلة تختيم كومبات 7 سكايز نو. فهيا لننطلق. اوكي، continue mission.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Erusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Erusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Erusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
So let's go now.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Erusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit.
هذه نفس اللي طيحوها.
Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from two continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world.
F-18 super.
They even tried saving the Erusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Erusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
المصيبة كلها بدأت يوم ركبت طائرتها والحرب قامت في نفس الوقت.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base. Then, Got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I'm Princess Rosa Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking. Tragic.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape.
مطار وهمي.
They
مدرج
found
وهمي.
out and set the
What
dogs
the
on
hell is
me.
that? Charge the enemy. What the hell does that mean?
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian.
اوكي. شنو راح نسوي؟ اوكي رادار. اوكي مهمتنا لازم نهرب عن الرادارات ونوصل للبرج على الاغلب. رادار فيكلز. ايزي. خلينا نشوف الايركرافت تري. انا والله خاطر اطلع. وين هي ميك 29. والله ودي في السو 35 27 سو 32 33 So 33 will make والإيجل أكثر طائرة F-15 متطورة ال F-35 وال F-22 وال X السوبر بلين بس الطائرات العادية لا. فمستقبلا اللي راح اشتري اللي هو السو 34 اور 30 او راح اشتريهم كلهم. not bad. 37 34 let's go. so الحين راح ابدل مهمة مثل ما وعدتكم في المقطع اللي طاف بالاف 22. اير تو اير ميسل. اوكي let's go. وينه وين هي ايوه. اوكي the parts. air to air powerful. Cross the steering. That's okay. Let's go.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
خلنا نطيح كم من طائرة بالإف 22. Why not يعني؟ ليش لا؟
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
So let's go.
Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
H2, target destroyed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
H2, locked.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now!
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Just destroy the radars.
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. You're in the cloud. Base was too far from Allied territory. Fox 2!
Behind target and ready to attack.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
نطيح طائرة اللي تعادينا.
Enemies traveled a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Breaking off!
وينك يا المي؟ وينك؟ تعال يا حبيبي تعال.
How the hell is the enemy ammunition so accurate? It's camouflaged.
Target was not struck.
Enemy missile detected! Warning! Man on your 6!
حبيبي ما يوقف لي. تعال.
Breaking out of luck!
ياه.
H2, Fox 2.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. H2, enemy has a radar lock on you! Aim over clear ground. School free, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Just peace, son of a bitch.
attack missed.
Mr.
You want us to
Speed.
take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Mage 2, missile away. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
رجعنا كل الرادارات.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
On target 6.
Missile fire, evading. Fox 2. No, they're not linked with the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Bandit is in my sights. Column 3, Fox 2.
Locked.
لا.
Proceed the attack.
وينك يا حبيبي وين؟
Missile incoming. Break.
He's down.
5 targets remaining.
I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Target is down.
C-17.
4 targets remaining. Missile launched.
Mr. Beast, you son of a bitches.
3 targets remaining.
Launch preparations complete. Submarine, whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
اوكي. هلا والله بالدرونز.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones. Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter? He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Come on, come on.
Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
هرب.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
يهربون للغيم عشان يشتتون الصاروخ.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
Come on.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar.
رامي عشاء.
It's doing good.
Come on, come on, come
Just
on.
2 more. Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. He dodged it.
علاج مصيدة بالرشاش.
Run around. Take them down one at a time.
Mage 2, locked.
kill trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
Shit.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
Stall warning.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Stall warning.
You shoot, someone gets killed.
Stall warning.
The guys in charge take care of the rest.
هذا كان المهمة، نطيح الرادارات. فكان من الافضل ناخذ طائرة اللي هو حق قصف جوي، بس حضرتي غفلت عن الموضوع واخذت طائرة الاف 22. كنت اقدر اخذ الاف 15 متعددة المهام، قصف ارضي وسيطرة جوية.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Okay. فيا شباب، هذا كان كل الفيديو. لا تنسى اللايك والاشتراك في القناة. كان معاكم اياد من قناة بحرين جيمر. مع السلامة، الى مقطع جديد.